There are two ways for you to log in to your cPanel account. The first way is to use the domain name method, where you will type in your domain name and then /cPanel. The second method is by using the IP address. This IP address of your web hosting server. This IP address is supplied by your web hosting company in your welcome email. For example, you can see this is an example of my welcome email from my web hosting company. So they have supplied this IP address of the web hosting server, of my web hosting server, so that I can log in to the cPanel using this direct link. So I can also just put /cPanel and just hit enter. Now the question right now is, what's the difference between these two? So let me explain. When you first when you first sign up for a web hosting account, as I've said just now, you'll be given a set of IP address of your web hosting server. This is the IP address of the physical location of your web hosting server. So by using this method, it is the direct method and the most accurate way to log into your cPanel account. But when you first sign up for a web hosting account, normally you have also registered a domain name with it. That domain name cannot be used immediately unless you have pointed the DNS of the domain name to the IP address of your server location. For example, you can see this is my domain name, and this is a domain name management area where I host my domain name on namecheap.com. So once I have my details ready, the details of the server or the DNS from the web hosting company, which they will give in the welcome email. Once you have got the DNS server, you have to type in here. So this is mine. You'll put in yours, and this is what we call pointing or propagating the domain name of this domain name here, particular domain name, to the web hosting server location, the IP address here. So once you have done that, just click Save Changes, but it will not take effect immediately. It will take around between 24 hours to 72 hours for it to fully pointing to the IP address or the web server location. So that is why when you first sign up for a web hosting account, the best method or the only method during that time is to log in using the IP address method. Okay, so let's go. This is a second method where you can also log in using this /2082. Log into the cPanel using this method is also possible. So just hit enter and you will be presented with a dialog box like this, where you will type in your username and password. These two username and password have been emailed to you also in the welcome email from your web hosting company. So I type in mine, and hit OK. And now we will be redirected to the cPanel account. And there you go. So from here you can make all the necessary changes which you want for your website. To log out, just go to this icon and click log out.